manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the New York Giants. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Check 52. Check. What? Squeeze.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back, part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Topper!
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Let's go now. 15, line it. 15 line.
I got it. Twist.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 4. Check.
Fire.
They'll run the option right here on first down. Now Cohen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Hey, Sam off.
On second down, here's Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Ready. 18, Gator.
That's right, baby.
Hey, Alpha. Go.
44 is the mic. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Rabbit. 44, Mike. Let's go.
Now Jones on third down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready to break. Go.
Check.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing Jones. This is caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Watch the slam. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Whip.
6-6. Bullet high.
44. Mike.
Leo.
Shift.
Ready.
Here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 40.
You 18. Alert. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he fires one incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's complete right side to Gabriel. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Room to run past midfield. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Give him 30 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's brought down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Trubisky going to take it on the sneak, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now Jones. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Lynch has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Just 21 yards on the punt there, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Looking deep for Gabriel. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Finding Gabriel complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Robinson. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up...
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Trubisky now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Trubisky will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Barkley. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley. And another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Rock it. Hey, my 7.
Mike Bobo.
I'm going to break 3. 218, chop it.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Trubisky now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He'll have a first down past the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. O'Shane Ximines in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. He's got his tight end, Burton.
We got this.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Looking to throw. Jones out to the right here to Shepard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Jones throwing complete here to Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Watch the twist. 44, Mike, 46. Go.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jones throwing again. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. Now Jones on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
At the 20-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Tighten down. There you go.
Get it.
2nd and 4. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And Robinson with a big catch. A Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
A gain of 6 there on first. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, ball. Slam. Red, touch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Shepard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Go! Pilot, 64, good defense.
2nd and 14. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Come on, set.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Set. 10-2 stop. Hey.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Hey, team 6. Yep.
I got one. 59 mark.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
Back to throw. Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
15 line. Hey, echo.
44's the mic. Go. 44's the mic. 44's Mike. Check. Rip left.
Let go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Forced out to his left. He may try and... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 49. Watch the eye.
They'll run with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is Barkley. And they will force him out of bounds well shy of the goal line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Throwing, Jones. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Hey, zoom.
Here's Jones. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. 20, 10, touchdown! Chicago! Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Check three. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Gone.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And some room to roam now. That one good for 33 and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood.
Mike spoke both. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Akeem Hicks able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
6-6, bullet high. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, he'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Mike 59. Smooth. Hey, come on now.
They'll look to throw. On the comebacker, complete. It's Shepard. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. The Giants on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
I'm coming after you. Check 59, Mike.
General West.
Mike to 59. Bring it. Mike 59. Mike 59.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
B.J. Goodson there on the tackle. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league.